Episode 20. Dogs are up. I'm up. I'm on my way to go pooping. Onyx is up. She didn't come the whole night. She ignored me. I'm sad. There is way too much energy here. And yeah, let's sing to go to the outdoors toilets. Let's go. Ho he kakaya, he ha he koya. Tia mai kota, ia hia kachiko, hia hikama hia si, no ke koko, kikanu makake ia, heika hia no. Kika maya, hika kai siko, kika kai no hoaka, tachika hachikauko, hika mai kai oko, hika pai, iha hi ho, hai ho, kika hea, kika hea. Hey, ho. Yeah, that's a bit of the song that usually is coming in. Obviously, wording is a bit different every time, but that's the gist of it. And it's, like I said, mostly to announce that there's a human presence coming in. I'm obviously not going to take you with me inside. I'm going to leave you outside. Can you see? This is in the families of geckos or lizard. No, probably more geckos. That I do not mind. That is perfectly fine for me. Yeah. Hopefully you can hear how quiet it is at the moment. There is just one human who is singing out loud, going to the outdoor toilet to seek confidence and courage, get used to it, and the nice surveillance of a dog family who stayed at the top of the stairs or on the stairs or inside the toilet with me. I appreciate that.
Let me show you something absolutely not glamorous about living in the jungle, especially by yourself when you are off grid, when there is no here and there lights at night, when I am still adjusting to the wildlife insects of being cautious but fearless. And I remember when I came, oh my goodness, when I came the weekend before, so 2 or 3 days before moving in here to have a guest of the place and if it's going to be a fit or not. I remember one of the team member, she offered me a sort of a pot, a bowl. How do you think that? And she was lovely to ask me. But it was weird at first. And she said, do you want a bowl for the night if you don't want to go to the toilets? That you can pee inside? And I was, the city girl was like, no, I have my phone and I can go. There's no problem. Remember that at the time I didn't have any encounter other than the wave of black ants, but it was different. Yeah, yeah, sure, we'll go to a toilet. And I did. I grabbed my phone and it was perfectly nice. But after what happened when I was by myself with the snake, I remembered her offer. And hence why they have a lot of yogurt container, more container like this. And yeah, well, this is what I'm gonna show you. They're not glamorous at all. This is completely different, but this is what happened when she gets inside a plastic bag and she completely get herself stuck into one of the handle. No worry, I will help her getting out. It's not her first rodeo. I have my bowl now. And hold on, I need to close the door because I cannot have eyes on everything at once. So yeah, the not so glamorous thing, let me change the setting, is that, you know what? I am grateful to have it and not to get out in the night to go pee over there. Thank you, Justin, for the advice and the tip that everyone is using. And because it changed definitely my bladder at night. I don't know how it would be possible otherwise, frankly.
Again, I was on the rooftop. I hear the chicken, the dogs. Look at where they are. They are all here.
I hope you can see them, the chickens. So far, they are working today. They're not on strike. And they are, as you can see, moving leaves around. So quiet. So quiet and peaceful. I am trying to get a bit of shade. We are pretty much at noon, so the rooftop has lost pretty much all of its shade. And I don't see myself sliding under a solar panel where the shade is really. So I just wanted to take a bit of moment of time. I just did a good chunk of cleaning the leaves from the paths with a super powerful blowing machine. I loved it. I'm not done, so when the battery will be recharged again, I will take you along with me. You just saw a little bit of the front, but nothing just like what I have done. And yes, so with all of the element of the jungle, and I was thinking, especially every day that I see a bit of a difference for me that is happening and how it is unfolding. Like, for instance, I show you I'm going to call it the pea pot. If you want to stay in your quarter rather than going out in the night, in the dark. I mentioned there is no light here when it's dark. So you use light torch, your phone, which is what I'm doing. And or if you have a front lamp, which I would love to have one, especially last night. Onyx, she stayed with me in the kitchen, which was nice. I loved it, but it got dark. It becomes a bit tricky between holding your cat. You need your two hands. And when it's about to open and close the door with a special locket, and you have your phone to look at things, it was not convenient at all. I'm not there yet at venturing out. Not necessarily because I do not have, and I would love to have a front lamp, so I have my hands free to make noise or whatever, to hold my cat or whatever. But it's because it's still asking a lot from me, from the jungle. And I wanted to use the word of bravery, what it is exactly the word bravery, or that you are redefining the definition when you are in the jungle and when you're living on your own, just like I am with my cat. What does that mean being brave? Like yesterday, I felt the bravery within me to go super earlier, but just because I felt the vibe of, okay, I feel that I can go in the shower and shower again. I can overcome the fear of the snake with the pea pot. It's bravery, and it's at the same time it's nothing glamorous. It's taking the city out of the girl. It's it's okay if you do not want to get out at night, but then you still need to pee. How are you gonna do that? I don't know about you, but me, my bladder has its limit. Sometimes it can hold easier, and sometimes not at all. I need to let it go. And if you have tried whatever system of peeing in a pot, a container, or whatever, and I'm talking to all the women, I think it was the first time for me. I don't think I've ever peed into anything down on the floor, but I mean, on the floor, on the ground, if it's in the forest. Oh my goodness. This is unfiltered. So the first time that I'm holding inside, because not even, I think that if I was outside, it's like the mindset is, yes, it's okay, it's not a toilet, but you're outside. It's like camping. But when you're inside a building and you are doing it, it's really like there's something very wrong here, which is definitely true. Then you still kind of a hole for a few seconds because you're like, it's not right. Is it really gonna cover the whole thing? Is it gonna take it all? And then you're like, I don't care because I really need. So you're doing it and it is feeling whatever the amount it's getting out, and you are feeling the container, and you're like, okay, that few seconds or that maybe 2 minutes of that it's doing, it is bravery because it's really accepting that you are in a completely different environment that you do not have. I do not have any of the luxury of the city with the classic proper toilets. I'm in the jungle and they are outdoors toilets. Not that there is nothing existing, but I need to brave the night and to brave whatever will be under. And it's just at the moment, I'm not there yet. I feel like I'm getting there, but I'm not there yet. So then you have the second level or difference of bravery of, okay, so you still need to pee. Find a way. There is the way with the pee container. Be brave and do it. It's not about being beautiful and it's just like, oh, it's like, I need to pee. There is something that holds perfectly well the area. I can guarantee you that. Yogurt, pot of yogurt. And when it's done, it's like I toss it outside right away, or I cover and I wait because I may do it again during the night and you're going to empty in the morning. I would say be stupidly brave and be brave and accept the situation. Laugh about the situation, actually. Sing about the situation. That is a different kind of bravery. Overcoming the glamorous aspect of, oh, I am inside a building and I'm peeing in a pot. Doesn't sounds nice or cool. Yeah, but it feels good for my bladder. And because I am not brave enough yet to face the darkness of the jungle and all of wildlife, to go to the toilet. And it's okay, it's a work in progress. But that's what it does. The jungle, it puts you in specific situation and it is testing your confidence, your bravery about facing everything. Just like blowing the leaves to make the paths clear again because leaves are falling all year round here. And it matters that you see really the path where you're walking. It's not like in the forest in the upper countries where you can leave the leaves on the ground. They are decomposing, but there is no scorpions underneath, no dangerously spiders, or there's no snakes usually. Here you need to see the ground. So I really felt that confidence, but that bravery with that super powerful blowing machine of blowing the leaves. It's not about I'm holding a power. It was like at no moment um one of those wild insects crossed my mind that they could be under those leaves, and by blowing the leaves I might find something that I wish I would not have found. It is stupidity, I know. I choose to see that this is bravery because I said a few episodes ago that I do not want to live by fear, and I will not let fear take over my life. I am in the middle of the jungle. I have to find the strength to overcome all of those different moments where I have to face. On a spiritual level, I do not allow and I do not focus on the idea. I do not create the idea that there is something living and toxic underneath. It's not even existing in my reality. It's not there. I do not go there because you know that wherever you put your focus, this is what you're going to manifest and receive. Many ways of being brave here when you're in the jungle and when you're living by yourself. And it's sometimes tiny, small steps or things that you will never, you know, underestimate. It was all about last night. I show you a bit the scorpions that I had in the loft inside. I thought about taking the camera. The filter, the light may not be good, but it's beyond the point of just showing how it can be. And last night it felt like, you know what? I am not the one enjoying killing. I know that this is your space, but inside the building, it is not as much your space as it is mine as well. So if you stay high above on the wall all the time, I'm gonna forget that you're here. And this is being brave. But if you keep coming closer, closer, and really closer, closer from me, and you can even see the tail, it was no, 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 no. It was two different ones. Um, it got me, and it's not fear because remember I said that being cautious. It's. I don't want you hurt, but there is at some point a reaction that has to be taken, and I spread it. I sprayed the both of them. So one for sure passed away. The other one, I don't know where it went. So this is brave again at knowing that. And I could see, when I finally, at some point, I went to bed and finished editing. And I knew that there was one on top of the wall and it was moving around. And I was like, look, I'm not tall to the point of reaching the top. I'm not even sure I will be able to kill it, or I'm not even sure that I will be able to make it leave the room. So I choose to be brave and to accept that it's here, and in my head to create the reality that it's gonna stay high above. There is not gonna be any mixing, and it's gonna be perfectly fine. And when you realize that you are going through all of those different moments of bravery, there is something happening within. Empowerment. Tiny empowerments, but one tiny after another tiny and after not the tiny empowerment. Empowerment is getting bigger and bigger inside. And you're becoming braver and braver every day. And this is something that last night when I came back from bringing Onyx back in the darkness, at the loft, there is not much opening because there is a lot of trees around, but I could see a bit of the night sky. And I told you that it's been over 20 years that I have been able to see a full night sky. And I wanted to, I can't, how long? I wanted to say that I died to watch again, but it's in the jungle, so I can't wait. So on the last trip that I did with all of my laptop and plugs and everything back to the loft, and I was looking again at the stars, I could feel inside the bravery, the strength, like waking up and saying that it's not going to take too many nights for us to go on the rooftop and to look at the night sky. We're going to make that happen. No worries. It's coming. I promise. And it helped. I would love to hear any story of bravery that you have experienced. Leave it in the comments, whether it is in the jungle or it doesn't have to be in the jungle. It could be elsewhere. But at the end of that experience, that you felt stronger and more empowered. And this is what it means for everyone, especially when you are working on yourself, just like I am. And sometimes leaving a comments can be something brave because you know that the comments is out of the open for everyone to read. Just like filming a video unfiltered, showing and saying everything, it takes bravery. It takes a lot of bravery even to exist nowadays, to say no. At the same time, you know what? You can help me reach the 200 subscribers for this channel because I'm not far. I can almost touch it. That would be so incredible to reach the 200 marks. And it doesn't take much. It's just the click for the subscribing. And if you want, you can click the bell button so you get notification every time that I post. I post every day. I was saying that it doesn't take more than that. It is actually very simple. So the mic just fell down, stopped working. So do not try to see if I am lip syncing because I'm definitely not. I was just being grateful for everyone who subscribed and follow and like and share the video. It means so much, and it always makes me feel that I am not alone into this perilous journey into the jungle all by myself. So we're gonna see the next episode, episode 21, what's going to happen. Even if the time that I'm recording this voiceover, I can tell you that something tragic happened, that's for sure. And you're gonna know all about this tomorrow. Get some tissues because it's gonna be sad. Thank you so much, everyone. See you next time.